Let's do a fact check on this meme. President of Tanzania, John Magufuli, has outsmarted somebody. He allowed coronavirus testing kits to be imported into his country. He instructed that they be checked by Tanzanian security officials. They tested non-human samples, including a goat and a pawpaw fruit. The tests were given human names and ages as they were sent off for results. They tested positive, a fruit, a goat. President Magufuli said something is happening. It's an amazing, incredible story, but is it true? Looks like it is. It's in Reuters as well as Independent. Tanzania coronavirus kits raised suspicion after goat and pawpaw tested positive. COVID-19 tests in Tanzania have raised suspicion after samples taken from a goat and a pawpaw fruit came back with positive results, as the president said there were technical errors. President John Magufuli said the test kits were imported from overseas, but he didn't say where from. He said that Tanzanian security forces randomly obtained non-human samples, including from a pawpaw, a goat, and a sheep. The random samples were assigned human names and ages and sent to a laboratory to test for coronavirus. Lab technicians were deliberately not informed about the origins of the samples, so they thought they were actual people. The pawpaw and the goat samples tested positive for COVID-19, said Mr. Magufuli. The president said the faulty test kits meant some people were testing positive for coronavirus without actually being infected, reported Reuters. He said there is something happening. I said before we should accept that every aid is meant to be good for this nation. I realized the Independent actually got that quote wrong, and what he really said was, there is something happening. I said before we should not accept that every aid is meant to be good for this nation. Keyword not, but they left that out in the Independent. I wonder if that was a mistake or not. Mr. Magufuli also came under fire in March when he encouraged Tanzanians to continue going to church and praying as he likened the pandemic to Satan. Tanzania has recorded 480 positive cases of coronavirus and 17 deaths as of Sunday. Mr. Magufuli said during a speech he was sending a plane to Madagascar to collect a herbal cure. He said they have medicine, we will send a flight there, and the medicine will be brought into the country so that Tanzania too can benefit. Looks like he's talking about a plant-based tonic that they're claiming has cured people from coronavirus. The drink is called COVID Organics at the Malagasy Institute of Applied Research. But the World Health Organization warned against believing in the tonic and said there is no proof of a cure for coronavirus. The body did not recommend self-medication with any medicines and warned there were no shortcuts to finding treatment for the virus. The good old WHO. I'm sure a lot of news sources will make him seem like he's just some sort of moron for going against the grain, but this president of Tanzania actually has a master's and doctorate degree in chemistry, and he also has a Bachelor of Science in Education and a degree majoring in chemistry and mathematics. He's also worked as a teacher in chemistry and others and worked as a chemist, so he does have a science background. I'm just adding that to the equation. That doesn't mean you know everything, but it is important, I think, in this story. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I think it's an interesting story, just like it's interesting in the United States of America that they're saying anybody with COVID, even if they know they didn't die from COVID, they just had it, they're counting that as a COVID-19 death.
Technically, even if you died of a clear alternate cause, but you had COVID at the same time, it's still listed as a COVID death. So everyone who's listed as a COVID death doesn't mean that that was the cause of the death, but they had COVID at the time of death. I hope that's helpful.
As well as thousands of people that they never tested. It's interesting to say the least. What's also interesting is Cuomo said it's shocking most new coronavirus hospitalizations are people who had been staying home. That is shocking. Anyway, let me know what you think. That's it for this video. I'll have more. Make sure you see my other videos on how they're testing and the real facts and the real science that for some reason they just don't want to talk about. If it's not fear, it doesn't seem to have a place. Thanks for watching. Have a beautiful day. Let me know what you think and I'll be back with more videos.